gone for quite a long time. That's simply just because of the lack of manpower that Microsoft or Azobo has at the moment. So I'm going to get two things off the bat. Yes, this is the F22 Raptor. If you are a part of the jet community portion, especially on Xbox, and you follow on the forums, this is one that we've been hearing about back since, I think, April of last year from Bredock 3K, or maybe that's him. I'm not sure. It's been so long. I haven't played this game. And the second thing is, I'm going to get this out the way. If you want to know, should you buy this plane, I highly recommend yes, you do. I think it's personally between a solid 7 out of 10, maybe even a solid 8. I would definitely buy this plane. It is $20 USD, $19.99, 20 something after tax, you know. So if that's all you wanted to know, I'm going to get started with this little review on this F22 Raptor. So right off the bat, it's got a good model, you know. Nothing, I think it's quite a bit too glossy, but then again, I'm not really familiar with the 5th generation F22 Raptor. I was more into the older ones. It does have thrust vectoring and all that. It does have working flaps. All that does work. It does speed brakes and all that, animations and whatnot. The only thing I had a problem with was the formation lights. It does not seem to come with one, but cockpit inside wise, this is what it looks like. It's got, you know, your typical doohickeys and buttons and whatnot, and you know, it's got all the stuff any other jet plane would have, just I'm assuming 5th generation and all that, and throttles and stuff, and fuel mixture boost. All your light panels is right here. You know, if you're familiar with the infotainment system and all that, and the radars and guidance, I just downloaded this, so I'm not 100% sure how everything works, but I have flown it. We'll get in the air eventually, but you know, in terms of an actual plane for $20, then yes, this is absolutely worth it in each and every way. We have been waiting for this plane as on the Xbox community for nearly almost a year, I'd say, probably, or not a year, or however, well, it's like 6 or 7 months. I'm not familiar. It's been a minute since I've been on the forums and all that, but that's where you can find me though if you're interested in that. But either way, $20, where can you go wrong with it, you know? Demios Inc. had the first thrust vectoring plane on a console, so I gotta hand it to him for that. This plane does come with all the new visual effects, like the throttle and all, or the animations for the afterburner and all that. It's all practically, you know, the brand new ones that they Zobo released for the developers, the third-party developers, to mess around with and play with. In terms of handling and all that, you know, it feels a lot like the F18. It feels a whole bunch like the F18 Super Hornet, especially when it's down in speed and all that. It's a lot easier to turn when it's not going, you know, 600 miles per hour. I will do a night showcase, but I just, you know, it don't look too pretty at nighttime, just considering because the formation lights and all that. But you know, it's pretty nice either way. Definitely worth the buy, $20 buy. I mean, where can you go wrong with that? You know. Does have the contrails. It does have the contrails that were put in a couple months back. Besides that, I mean, it's really just a, you know, typical fighter jet, just beautiful inside and out. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, definitely worth the $19, $20 USD. Would definitely purchase it. Pretty fast. It does go well over 1,600 miles per hour, probably 1,000 kilometers, somewhere along them lines. Beautiful, beautiful model. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful model. You know, there's some work that still needs to be done here and there, but I mean, hey, you got an F-22 Raptor. You got a American F-22 Raptor fighter jet, first 5th generation American fighter jet, I think. But I don't know. I don't know if the F-35 came first or it was the F-22. I'm pretty sure it was the F-22. But I wish it had a sort of a the paint job was a bit different. But I mean, hey, I'm not gonna go. Where are you gonna go wrong with that, really? In terms of, you know, like I was stating inside, it's all the same. You know, most people fiddle around in here and know how to do all that stuff and whatnot. It's been a minute since I've been on, so I cannot, not familiar with it and whatnot. Not familiar, very familiar with the cockpit anymore. Let's switch it over to night real quick and give you we'll give you a night showcase. It's gonna be very dark, just simply because I'm all the way out in Nevada over Area 51. But as you can see, it does have the updated afterburner effects, which are very nice. I do prefer those over most of the effects that come in the game. They are really nice. There's a city over there. We can try to get over there. Or I'll just end up peeking the day, but I mean, it looks beautiful. Unfortunately, no formation lights as stated in the beginning. You know, formation lights eventually will be here. I mean, the markers for it are already on the plane, so, or maybe I just didn't hit any of the buttons right, or anything like that. But if you do pay attention here, if you do buy this plane and do come down here, you know that recognition lights being right here, it's off, but it's still not gonna. Yeah, as you can see, it's not showing. But there they are on the side and the front side. You know, he'll eventually get it going, as they all do, but that's a really missed opportunity in the beginning, but oh well. You got F22 Raptor to fly around with. Very fast. It will keep up, I'm most certain will keep up with, it'll smoke an F-18 like you can't believe, but might have problems with the Typhoon and the Sukhoi Su-57. Might have problems with the F-14B if, under the right circumstances. Quite quick, not gonna lie. Like I stated before, it's a lot like the F-18 in terms of handling, but just inside it is you know, it's pretty slick forward. Anything you could expect on a 5th generation fighter craft. Everything's, you know, you don't need 90% of the things you used to have. Too much clutter and all that. Now, I think I didn't see earlier from Quantum Gaming uploads that the max altitude was 70,000 feet. I'm not sure about that. I haven't tried to go that high. I will do that earlier, but I would take his word for it if that's right. I just woke up and seen that this plane was available, and I instantaneously purchased this without a doubt in my mind. It was an automatic purchase because us Xbox players have been waiting on this plane for months and months and months, and I'm personally glad we have it. Hopefully next week, I'm hoping that they will not delay the next update, and they will have SC Designs F-16 or maybe India Fox's F-35, and that would be nice. Those are two definite purchases for me, but besides that, if you wanted to know about it, you did. I mean, many people are familiar with all these insides. I will do a code and whatever start later on. I tried turning this plane off and couldn't get it to turn off, so maybe it has some sort of new integrated system in it to where, you know, the plane won't shut off the way I usually do it. But it also does have that cool effect there. I didn't showcase that much really because I think it's looks kind of, you know, something from the PS2 generation, but everything else on this plane looks absolutely stunning. I mean, definite purchase for me again. Anytime really. But that's all, folks. This thing has gone out under 9 minutes, so told you about it, and hopefully you make a decision on it, because I sure did, and I sure do enjoy it. So hope you guys are doing all right. Have a happy Thursday night, or Friday actually. Yeah, Friday. Happy Friday night, y'all. See y'all later.